Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. So glad you could join me. This is a general collective reading. Please keep that in mind. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm loving this energy, y'all. Keep it coming, okay? Even amidst the shadow banning and probably a myriad of bots. That's all right, though. Look, we're exploring ways to make yourself comfortable, okay? Even in the midst of seemingly something not working out. Let's see. Being comfortable is not being upset or restless when things may not be going your way, or it could look that way, or maybe your plans could, you know, be delayed for some reason. All right. You could be coming out of your shell at this time. Things could be looking up, or this could have been in the past. All right. Maybe you feel like you've lost something of yourself, a part of yourself. Maybe you feel like something is missing. Or maybe someone has left. Okay. Ooh, looks like somebody's burning through money. This could cause some uncomfortability. You could have made a poor investment. Someone could have made a poor investment in something that may have looked real or shiny. It was fake. Maybe somebody invested in some fake jewelry, or I don't know, maybe they got a knockoff or something. Doesn't necessarily mean something is worthless, but maybe it's just what you weren't expecting. Someone may have caught you on the upswing here, or you could have been indulging in something, some sort of rising tide, energy of coming out of your shell, being responsible for finances. Okay. Employee of the year. All right. So maybe at work, maybe you got lost in work, and maybe you need to find new ways to make yourself comfortable, especially if there's a lack of finances right now. Maybe you're responsible for finances at work. Oh, someone could be a not so great police officer. I got crooked cop energy, or someone's deceitful, someone who could be in charge of finances. Let's see. Burned the body. A crooked cop burned the body. Hmm. Someone put a hit out on someone. That's not comfortable. Okay. We got bad car accident. Somebody may have lost their vehicle, or maybe it was something expensive. Something was a poor investment. Maybe somebody had car trouble. Strangulation. Someone may feel in lack, or hmm, maybe they didn't do the right thing. They could have had a chance to do something or invest in something that fell through, or wasn't what it looked like, or hmm, wow, wow. So we're definitely, there's a need to heal your heart after some sort of fake energy, or thinking something was gold, or something looked shiny or glittery. Okay. Now there could be some tax debt to deal with. All right. Someone could feel strangled by their finances. I'm not quite sure what this crooked cop energy is about. Losing part of yourself or missing pieces. Something's gone away. Maybe someone has passed away or passed away. It looks like current energy. It could be the past though, or something recent. We never know what someone's going through, so I can't be too surprised when these things come out. Okay. Let's look at the soul's journey. Exploring ways to make yourself comfortable. Let's see what's up. Definitely healing your heart. Okay. It could feel uncomfortable. Maybe there's been a lot of things. You could be like a first responder, EMT, something like that, work in the police force, military, where you would see things like this on a regular basis. So it could feel overwhelming. I could see how a job like that or a career like that could really be taxing. Taxing, tax debt. on some fake or something's fake or somebody was being fake or they weren't real about what they presented or how they showed up. So it could be some fake jewelry or fake clothes. I don't know. Designer stuff. I don't know. However that resonates in this fake energy. So we do have spiraling up. You could be in the time of ascension or there's a fear of ascension, whether you have the fear or someone around you does. We're looking for ways to, well, we'll figure it out. That's going to be the conclusion, ways to make yourself comfortable through this fear, realizing that you're being tested. Your your energy or your ability to live in the energy of love is being tested. Whether you have a lot or a little. Maybe that's what's up with these finances. Maybe you unintentionally made a bad investment, honoring the health and physicality of your body, okay? The keeper of your soul. This is where someone feels burned. It could be a literal burning of the body, or it could be someone feeling like they got burned in it, like a money deal or some sort of business deal opportunity. Okay, take it how it resonates. That's above, so below. Now, we do have a bad car accident and a strangulation. Someone also, the word burn is here also, burning through money, a poor investment, being broke, or something has left you broke, possibly a bad car accident. There could need, yeah, for healing the heart, we got forgiveness here. Someone could fear even healing. Some people get fearful of healing. I don't know. Let's see. I do remember feeling that way. Um, I'd actually started working out a lot. It was like the first time I had done it since I had left the military and after I had all my children. And I was severely overweight, eating nothing but sugar. I don't know how I was surviving, but it was just the adrenaline and I don't know, just trying to find my comfort. I guess it was chocolate and sugar was my comfort. Um, but when I got in the gym and started working out, eating well, and really paying attention to what I was putting in my body, I remember being fearful because I hadn't yet gained the confidence and I hadn't yet tapped into the past of what my real fear was coming from. And it stemmed from childhood trauma, right? That I hadn't dealt with at all. Not even realizing that it was traumatic because it was something I had been used to. But these little nudges, little reminders of something that I would have to deal with, would come up here and there in passing. So where was I going? Oh, about fear and fearful. It's okay, it's normal, but you got to overcome it. You got to forgive yourself, you got to forgive others. If someone could be feeling choked out or feeling like they're being strangled, might possibly from the lack of forgiveness, whether by you or someone else. Someone could be really seeking it. Or maybe I don't know what this has to do with money. Now, love is here, committed to the practice of seeing the good in everything, healing your heart through tax debt, exploring ways to make yourself comfortable. Maybe somebody picked up some sort of unforeseen taxes. Maybe you didn't realize something wasn't being paid. It could generally be a mistake, um, that you're growing from or you want to grow from, expanding your consciousness and your awareness. We're going to talk about this comfortability. We speak about it, we see it in the readings, the tarots and everything. They're so vague to me. I want to know how, when you're saying these things in these readings and these intuitive messages, how are we supposed to use it to further our lives and make this possible, to make things tangible, to make things real, just through someone's words or someone's energy or someone speaking? We got to put it into action, right? That's growth. Okay. Let me pull a little bit more of these personal energies here. So the first, somebody can have fear of your ascension, of you coming out of your shell, being responsible for your finances. Maybe you're being celebrated for your work, either at a job or even your own work. Okay. There could still be some fear of dealing with the past, whether with you or someone else who could want your forgiveness. Yeah, I feel like if you are spiraling up, you have already mastered this art of forgiveness. It is an art. Yes, it is an art. Got to get your mind right. So deal with the past. This could be a suggestion that does or they need to do. Someone may need to hear that. Maybe you were responsible for your finances in the past. You were very good at your job or your work or your career. And maybe you need to reflect on that so that you can heal your heart here to overcome either this, it could be karmic debt, some sort of financial debt here, whether it be taxes or even some sort of emotional debt. Okay. Something could be very taxing. I don't know if I said that already. Dealing with the past, being responsible for finances, and juvenile defendants. So maybe there was something happened in the past with some children or as you were a child. Something about that, something you may have gotten in trouble about, or someone you know, or even your children. Okay, let's do one more, please. Wow, we're talking about some mental institution admission again. Somebody's having a hard time dealing with past, okay? And as you go up, someone's like, I keep getting this cannibalism card, y'all. Listen, Sunday could be significant, past, present, or future. Someone could like to eat on Sundays. Maybe y'all have family get togethers on Sundays, or that could have been something from your childhood or from the past that someone's reflecting on. Someone could have been sitting around thinking about, ooh, I'm going to eat them up, eat her up, eat them up, something like that. This could deal with someone's mental issues here. Maybe someone said you have some, maybe you've been in a mental institution or some sort of therapy, or someone may need that. What about the crooked cop? Someone owes an explanation about something being burned. The name Barbara is significant. In the bad car accident, yeah, we do have energies that are ascending, but there could be a hardcore religious freak or somebody who's really into religion, or they put that above everything, or someone could be also ascending from a religion. Someone could be feeling choked out by religion and a superiority complex. I do feel like some religions or even specific organizations or congregations tend to have like a an air of someone being at the top. Okay, maybe these ascending energies are pushing some sort of superiority, or that someone is better, or a group of people may be better than others. That's really not true, not in the spiritual realm. It's about being honest and authentic about what you do. Whether it's for the good or evil side, doesn't really matter. It's all about choices. And there's a need to heal your heart, seeing the good in all things, being financially stable. We're beginning and ending with finances. Being comfortable, made money, more money than you know what to do with. Listen, someone could say that this is fake. This also could be a prophecy. You uplift their spirit. Something you do is really light work. You love this. You will make money at this. You will be financially stable. As long as you move in love here, be committed to practicing seeing all things, seeing the good in all things that fosters growth and success. Knowing that there is no greater goal than to love. How corny, right? How corny. Let's get the self-love oracle. And did y'all hit that like button? Did you subscribe? Don't be shy now. I'm loving this energy you guys are giving though, for real. And it's also helping me, and it's also helping me think about well, the reflections that I've been having here this recently. Whew, child, about some serious stuff I have been through and how I've come through it and learned. It took a while, but it's great. All things do work in the for the good of those who answer their own calling, answer the calling of their soul. Okay, whether it comes through religion or tarot, spirituality, even through just mundane things, mundane life, even being institutionalized in some sort of way through prison, through mental institutions, dealing with the past, past life, just reflection. You will become comfortable, even though in the beginning it may not feel that way. It's an igniting of joy, you know, being in resonance and tuning into the highest good in yourself and also igniting that in others. It's a natural way. It's Ace of Pentacles energy. You could be reaching someone mentally who may have been feeling trapped. Maybe they've been treated, maybe they have not. Okay. The power of self talk. Be sweet to yourself, be empowered with your words to yourself, and your ability to pursue your dreams and believe in yourself. Such a difference with this owing of an explanation, crooked cop energy. I don't know, somebody's dealing with the past or dealing with, this could just be officers or somebody's been incarcerated or something like that. This could be the energy that's around them. Okay. I could be pulling energies from anyone. Anyone who's in my energy or the energy of the collective. It could be someone outside of you that if you don't resonate with this dirty cop energy, juvenile defendants, or it could be tied to your work. Okay. However you're connected is coming out. It doesn't always make sense to me, but of course it is a general collective reading. So burning through money, making a poor investment, being broke because of this hardcore religious freak energy, like thinking that blessings are only financial, but money is currency, current. Things keep moving. It's not just physical money, it's energy, it's time, it's love, forgiveness, opening up. That's what the real resources are. Okay. And so that superiority complex is like null and void. The flow of partnership. It's got to be an ebb and flow, taking you where you need to be on your next path, okay, and not carrying this superiority complex. Because listen, nobody's getting anywhere until they deal with themselves. People can call your actions or your thoughts or your dreams positive or negative. That's all relative. It's all in perspective. But as long as you are going, following your soul's path, you're going to be right, whether people agree with it or not. And you keep this uplifting spirit that you have here, making it easy. This is easy work for you. That's what I see. Making more money than you know what to do with, being financially stable because you operate out of love. Maybe you got some tax debt to heal, some tax debt to pay off. Maybe you paid off some debt already. Okay. So there's a need. So somebody needs to open up their heart and forgive something here in the past. It's going to be specific to your own story. You can't fake it now. What glitters is not gold. Let's see what that's about. Savoring the positive, whatever, allowing yourself the space of savoring the delicious gifts in your life. I guess even if they're fake. Okay. Shoot. All the different, the only difference is the price tag, if you ask me. It's tangible. It's not a dream. It's not a vapor. That means it's real. Something is. Positive energy is real. Yeah, you can't always see it. Maybe someone claimed that your positive energy was fake. Okay. They could have been fake with their superiority complex. So, speaking of Sagittarius energy, this could be Earth Angel energy here or some sort of angelic energy around you or that you're following here, opening up a pathway, asking questions of yourself, asking questions of what you want, asking questions of what makes you comfortable, discovering that beautiful and helpful answers always come to you. Okay. Um, yeah, enjoying the positivity of life, especially the mundane things. Okay. When the simple things can make you happy, you tend to get even more blessings. Everything is beautiful then, and you realize how abundant you truly are. You realize how abundant humans are. Okay. Yeah. Well, the flow of partnership, ebb and flow of relationships. So there could be some bad accident, bad car accident, things happen, life happens, but you still have to speak positively to yourself to overcome even major things like a serious car accident here. Being empowered with your capacity to pursue your dreams and believe in yourself. You don't always have to have your physical body to pursue your dreams either, especially when it is light work, when it is encouraging others. Speak your voice. Okay. Be comfortable. Let's talk about this money since you're talking about having more than, ooh, that Powerball ain't no joke. Okay. I know it's been up that high before, right? I don't know if y'all play. Maybe you need to take a chance if you don't, because I sure am. I need that money. I want that money, right? Shoot. All right, so let's tap into that money energy. Asking opens up a pathway of love using your circumstances and it's an opportunity to practice seeing the good in everything, exploring ways to make yourself comfortable. Comfortable also means, having the resources that you need, everything, no matter what the bank account may say. All right. Mending what needs mending. It might be broken, but it's not at all lost with your finances or even your career, what you're considering, or even if you have some sort of health or physical issues right now. With all the online work, with all of the things you can do remotely, so that wouldn't be a problem as long as you can speak up and communicate in some way. Even if you do art or write, speak, draw, paint, whatever it is you do, you can easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. Maybe you work as a mechanic or someone does, or something needs to be fixed here. Could be a car with a bad car accident. Okay. And let me get the mechanic energy. Labor. hmm Hard work will be rewarded. Your hard work will be rewarded soon. So keep at it. You can work as maintenance, construction, you know. You don't seem to be afraid of hard work, even though you're doing light work. So you could be needed somewhere in a particular job, in a particular energy, whether you like it or not. Your energy, your presence is needed. Something that you're giving out is needed that people are not used to. Okay. So you can work as a cashier, work in retail. Maybe you own your own business or you're considering this, even online business. Okay. Like I just said here, saving time and energy and staying positive or adding positive income by taking something online. All right. Making an investment. Some may have thought that this was a poor investment. It could have been someone you were connected to, a partnership in a relationship, a family member, your friends didn't believe in you. So you set a strong foundation and you will see the fruits of your labor. Okay. Because if you invested in forgiveness, is what you got coming. Okay. So we could have stepped away from the church. All right. We got health again. Situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. Maybe you want to consider work in the medical field, or maybe you already work in the medical field to some capacity, therapy, some sort of healing work. So you could be needing to replenish your energy after some sort of loss, possibly of death. Okay, you could be carrying that energy that can be weighing you down. It's time to fully energize and prepare for what's next. There could be a loss coming up here soon. So it could have been something recent or it could be something that's here in the near future. You got to let go of what was so you can focus on your energy, on what is in ahead of you once again. Wow, all this money, you got a bunch of money coming in here. Physical money, investments, whatever it is it's an abundance. Grief or loss continues to be an obstacle in your life. So if that's not, if you're feeling stuck or feeling like something is unresolved, then that would be probably where it is. You might want to look back on that. Okay. You could be doing, money magic and stuff like that. Staying positive, creating a positive thoughts and energy towards money, getting a respect for money, taking your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, it's not a good time to rush into anything. Just be careful. Don't get involved in anything that's moving too quickly. Like I said, tarot reading, spiritual advisor, healing energy, anything with the spiritual arts here. You may work at, you may have done this in the past, even in a past life, or somebody's focused on it. Someone could be really focused on tarot readings and things like that. But y'all got to take what, it's not, it's entertainment. They sell them in the game section. It's listed as games and toys, but it's all about the energy and the lessons that you learn from wise counsel, or even from the real spiritualists who are using it as a tool to guide or to teach or to even relay situations that you've had in your past, or you just want to tell your story. Okay, people learn from that. We learn from books, fiction. They don't have to be, nonfiction. You can learn from fiction. You learn from a story, metaphors, Bible. Okay, you just got to take that information and let it work for you. Of course, the goal here is love. It's positive energy flow, positive currency, motion, nothing stagnant other than just being restful. But even in your rest, you're not stagnant. You're still moving. Your ethereal body is still operating and alive and moving and thinking and doing and seeing and observing everything that you're doing, okay? And those that are around you, energies that are around you. This will also help cultivate and enhance your spiritual gifts, okay? So that you can become better, whatever it is you're doing. You can help heal those around you, even just by living your life and taking it easy, being comfortable, all right? You're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. Hope you find it. Y'all take care. I'm going to see you later. Bye-bye.